Welcome back, everyone. Yes, it is me. I know I've been gone for a hot minute, but I'm here today to do hopefully a quick tutorial for a look that I posted on Instagram. I know it is prom season and a few, not a lot, but a few people did hit me up to see what products I used to accomplish the look, and I decided why not record that. A little disclaimer, of course, I'm trying out a full-on talk-through video, so this will not be a voice-over. So hopefully if you hear any noise in the background, you could ignore that. I did try to look into like an external mic, since the Sony a6000 does not have an audio jack. And the money and the cost and the research, I just got to put a little bit more time into it. So hopefully the audio will be up to par. Like I said, we're going to get into the look. The look that we're going to use today, it's one palette shot. This would be with the Urban Decay On The Run. This you could get, I've seen this at Ulta. I've seen this, I got this one in particular from Macy's, but you could get this from Ulta or anywhere Urban Decay products are sold. What I love about this particular palette, all of our colors that we'll be using is this bottom row. This is our transition, this is our blend-in transition color. This is the crease, outer V, and the lid. And this one here, trying to get that, the little gunmetal, that one we'll be using, probably just smoke out the bottom. I'll figure it out halfway through. But like I said, this palette, I think I paid like $28 with like a Macy's coupon. What I love about these palettes here is that you kind of can mix and match colors. So you're not just getting it for one use. You can mix and match it any which way you like. Focus there. Okay, there we go. You could, you know, go from like your darkest colors to your top row where you have like, this is like an ivory shade, however champagne you want to call it, then like a mauve and so forth. But the most that we'll be doing today is definitely the bottom row, which is Back Alley, Gash, Zone, and Rendezvous. All right, so as stated, to save time, I'm going to go ahead and start with my brows. To our eye look, I will probably complete one on camera. Once again, homegirl looks like she's about to shut down in probably about 10-15 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and, in case we forgot, let me pull this up. Gotta cover this mirror. We are using this color here as the blend in, a little bit in our crease, outer lid. So this is the Back Alley. And I'm taking this on a MAC 224 blending brush, blending that all the way out to the brow bone, all the way to the end. I may as well add it since I picked it up. I like to dip at least 2 to 3 times depending on the color that I want. If I want it dark, if I want it to blend, and you're just going back and forth. With that complete, I'm gonna take this Morphe M500 brush. It's similar to like a blend-in, and she's boop, but of course she's a little bit more poofy. We're gonna pick up this Rendezvous. It's like a purplish color. We're gonna put that right above our crease. This is a Morphe M507. It's more like a tinier, ooh, there she goes. Tiny blending brush. This is gonna go exactly where we want that product. And we're gonna pick up the Gash. Always knock your brush off so you remove any product. That prevents fallout. And this, I'm blending on the outer, the lower lash line, a little bit in the outer V. So as you can see, it's a little bit reddish, but a little bit more shiny. I'm not trying to put this all over, just on the outer corner. This is the Bellum tool. This is the 936. This actually is a concealer brush, but you could use it for whatever you like. So always knock your brush off again, which I already did. And I'm just tapping. You don't want to, when you put on your eyeshadow, you do not want to drag. That's how you're going to have all that fallout. And like I said, this is kind of, I'll probably recommend a little wet to the brush, but doesn't matter to me. I'm going to clean off skin, and I'm just going to press that from the lower lash line up into the crease. So right where my crease is, and I'm blending that over that Gash color. We could always add that back, so it's not going to be a problem. Now, once you apply that, I like to take my first brush, which was our transition brush, the 224 by MAC. And as you could tell, well, I'm not sure if you could pick it up, you could kind of tell where the lid and the crease color kind of separates. So what I like to do is just blend, just lightly fluff. What that does is diffuse the two colors so it's a little bit more blended. I do not put anything on the brush, and I also have a tissue to clean it off. And you're just gonna blend that out. Think about like you're erasing it. And this is where you can add. You can add if you want to add it back, but I like it like this. A liquid liner that I'm loving. This is actually a sample. I know I'm like sampled out to death. This is the Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner. I got this from Sephora when I bought a couple of products. I love this because it glides on pretty well. So once this is finished, I'm definitely going to purchase the larger one. I'm going to take my favorite mascara, which is Too Faced Better Than Sex. Yeah, Better Than Sex. No comment. No. So my little everyday lash. These are some lashes that I got off of Amazon. And of course, my handy dandy lash glue for today is the Duo. And this is the black one. Well, the black. Pop it in the middle or the outer corner, whichever one you want to do first. And just move on in. This is the LA Girl Glide Gel Liner. Another Sephora buy, not Sephora, Ulta buy, when they had that little sale going on recently. And I think this was not even $3. But I love it. It's it has a glide consistency. So it's definitely something I would recommend. And like I said, it's an LA Girl product, so this is a Morphe 431. It's a little pencil brush, but this is by Morphe. Let's see here. So we're gonna apply the back alley first, and a little bit of Rendezvous on the outer, so we could give a little color. Of course, I wasn't prepared by having my wonderful Equate wipes. This is the Walmart brand. It's compared to the Neutrogena wipes, and I think this one was like $4 for 40. Can't be that. Cannot. For skin lately, and this I'm gonna zoom past through hopefully. The Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. Let me tell you, this has been a holy grail to mist in prior to applying makeup. Makeup Forever Step 1 primer that we're going to be using. And we're going to apply that to the T-zone area. Oh, that's a lot. So I'm going a little bit under the eye with this. Definitely T-zone and the forehead. I used this yesterday on a client and I must say I love it. As always, foundation is Born This Way, and this is in the shade Hazelnut. Alright, so next I'm taking my beauty blender and I'm just misting it with water. I always say 1 to 2 pumps is good. And do not, and I mean do not forget to blend the lips, and most importantly under your neck. Because of my undertone being, what is that? The NW, kind of like a neutral warm. This goes on very rosy, but once it oxidizes in to the skin, it blends flawlessly, in my opinion. So, concealer, just to do a little correcting, this is the MAC Pro Longwear in NC 50. And we are going to apply that with a foundation brush. I like to put this to help brighten up under the eye. Put a little more spots. I have my little spots, and on the forehead. This is water resistant, not waterproof, so let's try to, I pumped a little too much, so let me add that. And we're going to take our beauty blender and just kind of dab this into the skin. And blend it onto the nose. So you can see the difference on this side, and now we'll do this side. More of that Morphe spray. I will be using the, what is this? The Shape tape, and this is in dark. This is the sample. This is the travel size. Let me not say sample because it's showing a sample price. This is a travel size. And then I'm just gonna do a little highlight here, here. Close that back up. And this we're gonna do right on the eye. Just add a little bit of brightness. Of course, setting powder today is going to be my Sasha Buttercup, since I cannot find good old Laura Mercier. And the Sasha is more of a yellow tint to it. Alright. Since I have combination skin, I do not bake at all. I actually just press. That's actually too much, but we're gonna fix that. Just turn it around on a drier spot and just blend. So anytime you put too much, flip to like a spot that does not have powder and just use that to blend that out. And to contour, I am going to use my MAC Studio Fix powder in NW58. This is like one of their darkest shades. And I just like to brush that in. A little bit on the hairline. Just to add a little bit more color back into the skin. Now for the nose areas, not to make it so obvious. Beauty blender, yeah. Maybe not. I'm gonna take, actually, I'm going to take the Morphe M173. It's kind of like a buffing brush. I'm just gonna go and blend that out a little bit. For blush, of course, cost effective. Definitely something that's cost effective. Trying to get my word out. This is the e.l.f. Blush palette, and it is what, $6 I got at Target. Sorry, I'm gonna actually mix this color and that color, and I just love. It's very pigmented, so a little does go a long way. My number one highlighter by Milan, and I'm just gonna add a little with, what is this, a Real Technique, and that's just gonna go right on top. This is my new favorite setting spray. Once again, Glow Recipe. This is the Watermelon Glow Ultra Fine Mist. What I love about this is not as wet as Fix Plus, and it just adds, it glows, adds a wonderful glow to the skin. And once we spray, we're just gonna press that in. Of course, last but certainly not the least, we're going to do a little bit of lips. This is Chestnut liner. I won't say it's like my favorite brown. I think, oh, no, you didn't, Chestnut. Thank God for two. But I like also NYX Espresso. That's a nice, a little bit darker of a brown. A little bit of that. And of course, I don't feel like grabbing lipstick. This is Creme Brûlée by NYX. It's one of the butter gloss. And I'm just gonna pop that. The butter gloss you could wear every day. Every day. Madeline is also a nice color too. Has color. After a while it does kind of die out, but for now, that's gonna be it. So this is our completed look from start to finish. Woo! Hopefully this audio will be, you know, great. because let me tell you, it's nerve-wracking. But here's a look, like I stated, something you can wear not only for prom, but date night. You can wear this actually out during the daytime, girls' day out, girls' night out actually, for drinks, however you like it. You can always add black to it to intensify the look. You could put a little bit of lighter pink in the inner corner. It's all up to you. You can make it however. But I definitely will highly recommend the Underrun palette by Urban Decay. She is becoming my favorite. Ooh, I got glitter everywhere from this Pat McGrath palette. But as always, definitely comment, subscribe, share. Tell me if you liked it, if you have any suggestions, if you have any feedback, of course. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you in the next video.